right, we're moving on to the slope of a line. A lot of you accomplished this in Algebra 1. We are in Algebra 2, so it's going to get a little tougher. We're on Lesson 3, Chapter 3, Section 3, and our essential question is, can you find the slope of a line? Slope is usually shown as a little m, and our formula is y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. And we say rise over run, and sometimes we say the change of y, that's the triangle, over the change of x. Notice if I have a positive slope, we read from left to right, and we are going up the hill for a positive slope. A negative slope is like going down, skiing down a hill. 0 is going to be a horizontal line, and these will always go through a y equals something. So in this case, this could maybe be 2, y equals 2. And the no slope, or undefined, we usually use the word undefined, is up and down. It's a vertical line, and this is typically an x equals something. We'll say this is x equals 2. X equals 2. So let's try a few. Find the slope. Change of y over change of x. Y sub 2 minus y sub 1. X sub 2 minus x sub 1. So notice I get negative 3 over 1, where we know that the slope is negative 3. Now, that's obviously going to change with a few more problems. So let's go ahead and look at this one. Change in y, 2 minus 2, over the change in x, 8 minus a negative 5. 2 minus 2 is 0. 8 plus 5 is 13. Well, 0 over 13 is 0. Remember that, all right, so we know that this is 0. So remember 0 times 13 is 0. All right, I want you to take a look at when we have 0 in the denominator. I don't think this is it, but let's go ahead and do one more. If I have 5 minus a negative 4, and 4 minus, negative 5 minus a negative 4, and negative 4 minus 5, I end up getting 9 over negative 9, which is equal to negative 1. All right, what if I had this? Change in y, positive 1 minus a negative 5 over the change of x, 2 minus 2. This is going to be 6 over 0. And remember that that 0 in the denominator means undefined. Let me show you why that works. Does everyone agree that 6 over 2 is 3? 3 times 2 equals 6. So a lot of people want to call this 0, but 0 times 0 will not give us 6. Now, 0 over 6 equals 0. That one does work. So this one we know is undefined. All right, in the next question, they're just asking us to find the slope, and I'm going to give you one huge hint. When finding the slope, you just want to solve for y. When I solve for y on number 6, I'm going to subtract x over negative y equals negative x plus 2. And when I change all the signs, this is going to be y equals x minus 2. Well, there's no number right there. So what will the slope be if there's no number represented? The slope will be 1. All right, we've talked about all these forms. In my next video, we're going to go over all these forms. The first form is the one that you guys are most familiar with, the slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. Obviously, in this form, you're given the slope and the y-intercept. Point-slope form, You're obviously given a point and the slope, but this is easiest when you are given a point and a slope and you have to turn it into an equation. And we talked about standard form in the last video. Standard form ax plus by equals c. This is best for finding the x and y intercepts.